again to highly questionable. What do we got today, Bo?
Some dude in baseball is teaching physics now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Vamos, papi.
Who would you rather have tonight, Draymond Green or Hassan Whiteside?
Producers to this television show who aren't hacks and don't take a slow news day and make it about a Warriors Heat update, previewing that game by asking this ridiculous question. All of us would take Draymond Green in this situation, but look at here. They had a back and forth this offseason in which basically Hassan was told by Draymond, you're a D-leaguer, you're going extinct, the tall guy, and Hassan was insulted by this. And tonight he doesn't even want Andrew Bogut to play because he wants to go against Draymond Green. What's weird about this, Bomani, is there is no player like Hassan Whiteside in the league. As many triple-doubles as Draymond Green is getting, nobody's getting them with blocks, as he likes to say, and nobody's getting them off the bench, which is what Hassan Whiteside is doing. But you still rather have Draymond Green.
Let's consider for a second, though, that a year and a half, if we told you that a big man was putting up the numbers like Hassan Whiteside put up and then said, who are you going to take, him or Draymond Green, we'd laugh at you. It wouldn't matter who the big man was. They could have brought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out in his 60s doing that, and we would have taken 60-something-year-old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But we're taking Draymond Green. Every single one of us is taking Draymond Green if we're starting a new team. But how good is Draymond Green at all those things if he's not playing on a team where everybody hits threes? Like, it's not his fault he gets the assist because his guys can shoot. But I do wonder about him, how perfect he is for the situation that he's in specifically. The small ball revolution is probably coming, but it still hasn't come everywhere. And it's hard to imagine there's not a great value in a dude like Hassan Whiteside, except for the fact that his team plays worse when he's on the floor.
And he's coming off the bench for them. He's not even a starter.
Ring, ring. Ring. Hey, Juanito, you know where the Golden State is staying, right? Yeah, you know the hotel? Oh, you took care of that food, right? Yeah, food poison? All right, so I got to put all my money on the Heat then, buddy.
Right,
Take care.
There we go. All right, good.
So, like, what does Juanito have? Just an all-purpose nefarious operation?
Yeah, he really does. He's got a crime.
It's like the Procter and Gamble of the
A
underground.
crime syndicate.
How should Colin Kaepernick feel about the 49er wanting him back?
You know, I find it ridiculous all the attention people pay to the Combine, but luckily people come to the Combine and say stuff, and then we can talk about it on television. Like Trent Baalke, general manager of the 49ers, he says on April 1st, when Colin Kaepernick's $11 million and change roster bonus is up, that they're going to take it, which means that he's going to be on the team next year. And if you're Colin Kaepernick, you got to be like, I thought y'all said y'all were finished with me. All this stuff we heard in the offseason about Kaepernick wanting to go to these different places, now we know why, because apparently Chip Kelly's in town and he thinks this Kaepernick thing might work. Kaepernick's like, look, the rest of the dudes on this team are sorry. If y'all think I might be sorry, we can't all be sorry together. Why don't you give your chance at somebody better and let me go to a team that isn't sorry?
I would like to go somewhere where the skill talent is better. The New York Jets would be really appealing, and it was being reported that he would like to be there, and that one makes a lot of sense because of their skill talent. But Chip Kelly, if I want to be reinvented, if I want somebody who helps me be a better quarterback, I wouldn't mind working with the guy who made Nick Foles a quarterback who looks serviceable for a year. I know that Chip Kelly is a laughingstock now, but if a coach can fix this, and if you're optimistic, I would understand Colin Kaepernick saying, okay, maybe this guy. I'll try for a year and I'll collect my $11 million.
There's that $11 million part. Ain't nobody really trying to walk away from $11 million. How does he feel? Like that $11 million is coming through.
Chip Kelly, he is still the coach of the 49ers?
Yeah. For
he hasn't been fired yet?
No, not yet.
Wow.
Right.
The clock is ticking now.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
It's not going to take long before they figure out whether they hired the right guy or not. We know that much.
Should DeAndre Jordan take J.J. Redick's advice and shoot free throws with his right hand instead?
Now, generally, you would think that DeAndre Jordan should take all the advice from J.J. Redick at the free throw line because J.J. Redick is a great shooter, and DeAndre Jordan is shooting 42.5% from the free throw line. But at least from what we see, DeAndre Jordan is left-handed. At basketball, he does all these other things right-handed, and him shooting free throws reminds me of my father, who says he's ambidextrous, does everything with his right hand, writes with his left hand, and it looks like someone right-handed writing with his left hand. So maybe this should be it. Like, maybe he's been trying to be different and he just went too far.
I don't think it can hurt, right? Given that he's shooting about 42%. He's one of the most incompetent free throw shooters we've ever seen. Tristan Thompson did this, switched hands, and actually got almost a 20% improvement by that measure. He's almost at 65, 66, 67% shooting with his other hand. But if I'm DeAndre Jordan, I look at J.J. Redick. those free throw percentages that he was given, and I say, hey, how about you dunk with your left hand? Let's see you dunk some with your other hand. Oh, you can't do that. Leave me alone. Get the hell out of here. You're a fly around an elephant's tail.
You know what J.J. Redick told Blake Griffin? That he should punch with his left hand. That's
I mean, he doesn't use it that much in his basketball game.
Josh Henderson's shot, skilled or luck?
Come on, you guys. What are you producers doing? You're going to tell me that this is skill here? His second three-pointer. Look at this last night. His second three-pointer of his career, Bomani. What do you think? Skill or luck? I mean, come on, man.
The answer obviously is skill.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
What kind of question is that? It's just an excuse to play that video.
No. You telling me he's never practiced that before? Like, you telling me you think that's the first time he's ever tried something like that? You ever seen the videos of Kevin Love from behind the baseline, chest passing into the basket? These guys are incredible talents. That was, preparation and opportunity. Isn't that what it says on, like, the motivational shirts? There it was, right there.
Look at that guy in the headband for the Gators. Watch him. What does he think? Hey, let me ask him. Hey, skill or luck, kid? Oh, you got to be bleeping kidding me. Watch him at this angle. He's already upset that they missed the shot. Oh, come on, man.
The guy who made the block, he got no credit for it. You know, he started the whole thing there, right there. The guy who made the block.
That's right. If any old body could just throw it to the other end, that dude would have blocked it all the way into the other goal. Except my man there, what's his name? Henderson. With all that practice he had with those chest passes. There it is.
This is the expertise we get on this show.
Yeah, Josh.
My man Henderson.
That's right, Josh Henderson.
That's what you refer to him when you don't know his first name. My man Henderson.
Now that the Redskins are done with him, what does RG3's future looks like?
All right. Bruce Allen said yesterday that Robert will have a chance with some other team and that other teams have already been calling Washington about him. Effectively, the moment that you tell Robert Griffin to call Tyrone and tell him, come on, help you get your stuff. So he is gone. Where he'll end up and how it'll go, I have no idea how anybody can answer that question, seeing how we haven't seen him play in so long. He was a broken quarterback the last time we saw him. If you sign him and think that it can work, you're betting that all he needed was a hard system reset. How many examples do we have of the hard system reset working? I don't know. But what quarterback that's going to be available has a ceiling as high as Robert Griffin's? None.
That's the thing, though. He said, I don't know a lot there, and sometimes that's the answer to sports questions because we don't know what he can be. He had a great first year in a system tailored for him, but we haven't seen that quarterback in a long time, and that quarterback is not the same quarterback if he's injured outside of that system. All of that said, though, you have to take a chance on that because of the ceiling you've seen. Mark Sanchez played in this league last year. This guy is better than that.
One thing to consider about him, this will be the healthiest we've seen him since the first half of the 2012 season. What effect that'll have? There's another I don't know, but I'm just saying. I mean, I got things for you to think about.
I don't know.
Is giving physics lesson going to make Josh Colmentor more or less cool in the D-backs clubhouse?
Man, the producers of this show are basically just framing questions around the video that we have. We've got video of this guy talking physics, and that's unusual.
So we've actually been able to witness events that happen behind black holes, behind huge objects, because the way that they bend the space-time continuum, they can actually bend light around it.
I mean, what am I supposed to say about that? More or less cool? Probably not cool. You can't be cool with that body shape. I've been trying all my life.
I don't know, though. All those people were really sitting there listening to what he had to say, like they really wanted to learn. And when you're in the front of the room, you're the cool guy at that moment. I just want to know why that video doesn't go a little longer, because I'm much more interested in how the question and answer portion of that program went than anything else, because he's trying to teach them physics, and they're not even taking notes.
Well, it's always nice to see educated people up there, you know, have a master's degree. How about you, Bomani? Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You got two.
Yeah,
wow.
got two.
How about you? You got what? No, you don't got one?
That is a jerk move right there.
Yeah,
man.
but at least you got the kids,
The
right?
table's
That's
got
the best
three,
part.
man. The table's got three. We average one per seat.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
taker.
How
You're
about
such
that?
a
I
taker
should have
right
gotten
now.
one in math. I should have gotten one. You see how I did that?
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
If we all die, we're going to blame it on this bearded guy because this thing's going to urinate on all our graves.
Play the game that is wearing fishnets. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, and we question them.
Do you question who was at fault here?
All right, the Jazz beat the Rockets last night. That put the Jazz into the 8th slot in the Western Conference, knocking the Rockets out of that slot. What we got?
Have you seen this?
Let's see.
We got a pick and roll alley-oop situation. Oh, the timing is no good. And Dwight, you can see who Dwight thinks it's a fault there.
Yeah, because Dwight's like, he's not going to pass me the ball. And Dwight had never considered the possibility that James Harden was going to pass him the ball that wide open under the goal. There are your Rockets chemistry problems right there. Where James Harden does the unselfish thing, Dwight Howard doesn't think it's possible, and now they matter at each other than they were before.
Look at that again real quick. I know we were focused on the botched nature of things, but who's angrier at the other guy in terms of blame? Look, both of them are...
No, I think it's Harden. Harden's the one who jumped up and down.
I know, but look at Dwight. Dwight doesn't get that angry, and he's like, come on, man, throw that in a different place. What are you doing?
You know how hard it is to have it work out where you can get an alley-oop when Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert are in the paint, and they missed it?
Well, that ended up looking like one of Dwight's free throws, you know?
Oh.
Yes, there it is. Oh, look, he liked his own joke there. Look, he's laughing at his own joke there, giggling under his breath.
It was a good one, though.
It was all right.
Do you question whether it was important for her to hit the shot?
We've got Saucy is her name. She's 8th grade. Saucy Maya. She's in 8th grade. Let's see what she's got.
You got a headband that says Saucy Maya on it.
And pajamas.
Well, I'm not sure those are pajamas, actually. Wow. She's kind of tall to have all those handles.
Ooh, yeah, you got to make the shot if you want to do that. Yeah, that was pretty good right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, let me tell you something about a situation like that, little buddy. You don't really have anything to gain here. Just don't get embarrassed. Don't go for no fakes. Like, whatever the first move is, go for that one. But you're not about to have me on the string.
Made worse, by the way, not only that she was wearing pajamas, but that he was wearing jeans.
Was he wearing the shooting sleeve?
Oh, no. Was he?
No,
Was he wearing a
no,
shooting
no,
sleeve with
no.
jeans?
No,
you
no.
gotta be
That's not
flipping
possible.
Kidding me.
And it looked like he was wearing penny loafers the way he fell
come
down trying
on,
to change
man.
directions.
Come on.
How tall is she, by the way? I feel like we're not asking enough questions about Saucy Maya.
Why wasn't this in the A block giving your general hackery?
Do you question if this is the future of umpiring?
Bomani, I've seen this video. I believe it to be excellent and also embarrassing. Let's play this for Bomani. The future of umpiring. Thank you for the helpful arrow. That is not how human beings move, Bomani.
Is that a robot?
No, it's a human being.
On the hovercraft?
Yeah, he's super lazy.
That's the late. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm old enough to go on rants about this current generation of lazy children. I really don't. But the umpire, which I mean, doesn't require a whole lot of running and going places.
Right.
He's out there on a hovercraft that just might explode.
I think that this hoverboard, a hovercraft is a big boat.
Yeah, he's right, actually. A hovercraft. Bubba Watson owns one of those. He's right. A good correction by the old man who's younger than both of us.
Did you just actually me about that damn contraption?
Correctly.
No. I'm talking about you.
No, I didn't. He did.
No.
He corrected you. I didn't correct you.
He wasn't sure. You just jumped on the pile at the end.
Even though I didn't notice it either.
Thanks.
Well, I have a master's degree, you know.
Yes,
I don't know a
you
few
mentioned
things
that.
here and
Yeah,
there.
you mentioned that. Yeah, you mentioned that. 3 of them at the table. 3.
And a Heisman vote, you know.
No,
that's
direct
two,
that
that's
over
two.
there. Direct that over there. I got one of those too.
Do you question bullying Atlas?
Who is Atlas? What is Atlas? Atlas sounds threatening.
Got to be like a Great Dane or
Is
something,
it a
right?
big dog? A big animal of some sort? Oh. It is a robot. It's one of these things. Really, dude? Oh, that's a bad move. Yeah, that's a bad move. This thing is going to...
I feel like I've seen horror movies about this sort of
This
thing.
thing is going to shoot lasers at your face, scientist.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, look at him. You can
Square
see
it up.
Yeah, he's getting angrier.
Oh, no, he squared up for the box.
Oh, you mother... This robot is going to... If we all die, we're going to blame it on this bearded guy because this thing's going to urinate on all our graves. You're going to keep at this, man? This is so going to come back to haunt you.
I know how this goes.
In 10 years, man.
Johnny Five gonna come alive, and it's gonna be all the cracking.
Yeah.
Just you watch.
Yeah. Look at him. He's got to be kidding me.
Look at it. You can tell he's getting heated.
He does seem angry walking out that door like a coward. I mean, I don't question bullying him. Look at him. He quit.
Where is he going, by the way? Is he going to drive home? Like, I have a lot of questions about, like, where the
He's
destination
going to get
was.
help, bearded guy. There are more of those coming to get you.
Straight from the goal, Papi. Chop up the soul, Papi. Set on his goals, Papi. I had the new Papi. The bad mood, Papi. The always rude, Papi. Spaz in the news, Papi. Broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that has made a fortune through extortion. See? Or no?
You tell us what to watch on television tonight, and we wonder why we ever give him a no card.
On Fox Sports 1, number 1 Villanova at number 5 Xavier.
Yeah, Villanova's been beating up teams by a lot recently, and the small ball revolution has gone into the minor leagues here because they got a bunch of tiny guys, a bunch of guards running around, and they're beating everybody. Number 1 seed looking like. Bomani, are you intrigued?
I'm intrigued. I'm mostly intrigued by all this new information that I just learned. Xavier's in the top 5, you say, and Villanova is number 1. I can't name a player between the teams. Oh, no, that's right. I can name one guy on Villanova, Scotty Reynolds, because I'm sure Scotty Reynolds is still in school. Scotty Reynolds spent like 15 years at Villanova. He's probably there right now collecting a pension.
Okay, he's 45 years old. Bobby, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued because I'm seeing a major upset in the making now, even though Villanova is numero uno. Xavier is they have lost about 6 or 7 straight against Villanova, but tonight that losing streak is going to come to a halt. Xavier's going to come through tonight. It's going to show Villanova that they can play with them or against them.
All right, major.
With or against them, yes.
Yes. All right.
By the way, 2 Holloway. Is he still at Xavier? I feel like he's probably still there, too.
Major upset, 5-1.
On FYI, Cocktails with Chloe.
Okay, a Kardashian spinoff, evidently. We've got Chloe, who was dating for a little while James Harden. What did she have to say about that?
Why didn't it work? You know, I just don't want to put up with people that you want to be monogamous, but then you're not monogamous. I'm not into, like, I've always said, it's long distance, it's this or that. I've always said, we don't need to be monogamous. Like, there's a lot of going on in both of our lives. You live in Houston, I live in LA. Like, let's see each other when we see each other. What girl says that and the guy says, oh, like, why wouldn't you say, okay, that's great? Nope, he sought me out. He wanted to be committed. And, then wasn't committed.
Bomani, are you intrigued?
Not intrigued. Also didn't know that's what Khloe Kardashian looked like these days.
I know.
Like, if you had told me, it's just like, who is that? I really wouldn't have known based on the last time I'd seen Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, she looks different. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. The other thing that the running beard is not committed to? Defense.
Yeah, that's right. Bucky liked that joke. Yeah, he liked that joke. He almost didn't get it out. He was laughing so much at himself. He loved it.
So ready.
Bang, bang.
On PBS, Nature.
Okay, that's open-ended. All of nature. Let's see what we've got.
Giant Australian cuttlefish, up to 3 feet long, are gathering to breed. The marble-colored females draw in their tentacles to show that they're impressed by a male. The big guys with bold striped courtship patterns dominate this crowd. They guard females underneath their bodies. A small male has a tough time even getting a look, as bigger males use brute force to keep him away. But this opportunist is about to pull out his party trick. He draws in his tentacles to look like a female. But that's not all. He even changes his pattern to complete the con. Using this devious drag act, he slips underneath the male.
Get in there!
As far as the big guy is concerned, he's now protecting another female. But beneath him, our cross-dresser is mating with the female. And he's ensured that at least some of the next generation belong to him.
Yeah, I don't want to get into too many details here, but that happened to me one night here in South Beach. Bomani, are you intrigued?
Wow, like who's the Maury of the nature world? The other thing that you learn from that, even in the animal world, little short dudes better have you a gimmick. Like, yeah, I got here fair and square. It ain't gonna work out so well for you. You better have you some sort of trick. That will get you shot in real life, though. Like,
Yeah,
just so you
right,
know.
Yeah, Dirty Mackin. Is that Dirty
Oh,
Mackin?
that's the dirtiest mackin. Dude, under me. Like, not even in my house or in my car. Like, in me.
Right, Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued because, you know, it's a jungle down there. You know, the big guy eating the small guy, you know, but this time the little guy got even, you know.
Right.
That's right, he got under the big guy and the score big, you know. I like that. I gotta watch that show.
Where is the part where the big guy goes through her phone and finds out what's really going down?
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Check out his radio show, 4 to 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Thanks for watching.
Gracias. See you mañana.
Well, maybe the big fish just wanted to wash.
Come on, Dad.